This is a canvas found in the new house we live in. We had to move, and things just got too rough. So we moved, and now we have a new house. And we found this canvas in the garage, and originally it was just brown stick lines. Everything was white. There was no color on it, except for a brown outline of the building. Almost like a colored chalk. So I've been using watercolors and oils and making a log cabin, throwing some green and trying to kind of put a lake in there. And things are getting a little weird over here with the shrubbery in the mountains. But I think I'm going to film working on this just because I haven't filmed in a while. I've been really busy and stressed with moving and kids and animals and stuff. And so here, now I will get back to artwork and some other things I've been working on that's creative. So this is more of my downtime. And the more I work on art now and then while I'm trying to de-stress and chill, the better I get at doing stuff. So it's a good practice. So just a close-up. There is a broken post, and that's just how the paint fell. And we got the vertical wood slats, horizontal, the chimney, lots of paint on my hands. Chimney is kind of a mossy, splotchy print. You can almost see the stones in it. It actually looks pretty cool. Not as distinguished as it should be. So I think I'll simply put a few little dark shadows and some highlights, and it will be a weathered, mossy stone chimney. And then a lot of this wood, I put greens, yellows, reds, blues, oranges, purples in the wood. I just used all kinds of colors. Didn't matter. I just mixed it with the brown and went for it. There's an older door. Looks very weathered. The decking is odd. So it is sort of parallel, and then it gets weird over here where you can see each edge when you shouldn't. It should be a solid piece. So that got weird. I didn't use correct perspective. This actually goes inward, so it's going deep in between the house, like a breezeway. So I guess from this stick figure sketch, this is what I picked up. Door looks like it's open, so I need to make that happen. I need to take out a little bit of this and darken it, and same thing up here, and put this edge of the door in shadow. And this, if it is a breezeway that goes all the way through, I do need to have a hint of light at the edge here. Some kind of reflection of light. Like, yes, the logs would get darker, but you're going to have that sharp contrast, if you can see the light at the other end. This is a window inside of a room on the other facing side. So this needs its wooden slats on it. And then I need to do something about these blob plane shadows in the floor. This portion was another door into this area. So I got to either put it back in there or solidify it and just have this room able to cross into there. So there's a wood pole that holds up the building. Those are very indistinct. I think they're could use some more distinction, this one especially. This is uninteresting, this side. The roof, I put a whole bunch of green on the thatching. Lots of worn, decayed grasses. That, or it could have been shingles, but everything's worn away to the point where you can see the wood So that's what all those solid brown lines were. I was aiming for shingles and threw a whole bunch of moss on it and thought, hey, this looks like thatching. And so then I went with thatching. So the other edge looks like that. And the under eave, this is the horizontal wood that's here. So I need to bring that over here. Put some of those dark blues and stuff in there. And then, as a goofy idea, which they didn't have this back then, is screening. To put framework screening going on that side of the house. Not this facing wall here, but diagonally. But that would have been broken. Anyways, just thoughts. And I did get some shrubbery in here. And it kind of watered its way down. I don't know. I just threw greens and blues all over. I didn't care. And then it kind of moves into a sandy beach and a lake. And I think, yep, that's too close. The lake looks taller than the ground the house is on. And then I was thinking these are like, you know, those wild raspberries. But they're not in front of the house as much as they should be if they're this close. They've kind of crossed this, almost the center line of the house. If this is actually angled right. None of it is, but that's okay. I'm working off of somebody else's angles, and then I also do not produce accurate angles. So, okay, here's the lake. I threw a bunch of dark blues on there, grays. I didn't know what to do with it. I kind of think maybe I should give up on that and not make it a lake. And then I tried to do some kind of foresty hill that goes off into the distance. And if I was going to keep that, I need to continue it over here. You know, that needs to be, you're in a canyon valley. Right now, this brightness is the sunlight. But you can see how that could be useful. This angled light. Sometimes you just need to put your canvas somewhere else with a different light source. That does make sense. So I'm going to fix that up. That's what I want. Put more of these tree hills in here and then just really blow it back in a good long distance. So that's what I got so far. And like I said, this first started out as brown, outlined, no color. I think the only brown wood that was painted was like here and maybe right there. And it was pretty naked. I might have a picture of it to show later if I can dig it up on my phone. Yeah, this is the project so far.